Good morning, everyone. Savage here. Well, you can call me James. Let me just move this over here. So, how's everyone morning? Mine, it's a very wet morning over here where I'm at. There's a lot to go over. Why can't why can't companies be friends? That's my problem there. After what I saw, Dynamite, let's just say I'm not too fond of it. Then you got Osprey taking shots at Triple H, where Triple H was even talking about him. Oh man, can we all wrestling companies get along? Fucking swear. Um, there's a lot to go over. Um, First, I'm going to talk about WrestleMania weekend. I had a blast at my family's home. Um, Stand and Deliver by NXT was really good. I enjoyed it. Um, Probably my favorite match tonight was the triple threat with Dijak, Briggs, and Oba. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry. I just I call him Ahmed Johnson because he reminds me of Ahmed Johnson. Good Lord, I can't speak right now. Um, so uh, I am live on three platforms right now. I'm streaming on X or Twitter, YouTube, and my Facebook page, Savage Pro Wrestling. Go ahead and get a like and follow it. I'll try my best on uploading daily on that one, but I'm mostly on X. I usually use my Facebook for my personal life. Um, YouTube, I'm always on it. Join my content. You can join my old live streaming games. You might even see my face on it where I didn't afford a laptop. Didn't afford a desktop. I had to use a laptop to live stream my games. I had to aim my laptop towards my TV. Think about I was a kid and I was having fun. Um, Also, I upgraded. I got a podcast boomstick with a mic. I'm actually liking this. I wish it was a little taller, but a little stiff. I will get this fucker to move up and down. I think I just fixed it. um, like I said, there's a lot to go over. Night one, WrestleMania was all right. I enjoyed it. The main event was lit. Cody Rollins versus Rock and Roman, and Rock pinned Cody clean. I don't have the whole thing for me. I didn't really take notes. I was just really enjoyed it. The night two blew the fucking roof off that building. I understand night one was cold. I heard it was like in the 40s. They had to use like heating lamps and shit by the ring or like above the ring so the wrestlers would get warm and shit. I'm so sorry, people. Whoever went there, I apologize for that weather. It was last week was a little miserable. Night two blew it out of the water. Um, no Rollins and McIntyre, threw out a banger. The start of the WrestleMania, which it was a good match. Like how McIntyre kept poking the bear on Seth Rollins and Damian Priest cashed in on him, and a lot of people were upset about that. Um, But all the thing I was care about was Cody and Roman. That was a really good match. A lot of nostalgia in that match. John Cena, The Undertaker. Oh my God, I enjoyed that match. Kind of glad Cody won. Well, I wasn't a big fan of the Roman title ring. I thought he did a good job. Um, but it was like, how if they're going to keep it on Roman or they were going to give it to The Rock, how in the hell are they going to work with Cody? That'll be another year long booking, which that's what WWE is doing, is long term booking. Um, which I'm fine with that. It's just deal with another year, just Roman taking off, um, then Cody doing random ass feuds here and there. It got to the point like I was told Cody was supposed to win the match. I don't know if it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be The Rock and Roman, but let's see how this plays out. Let's see how Cody does for the next 4 months. Um, See how he goes with that. Um, then everyone knew about the CM Punk Ariel Helwani MMA Hour interview. I did a live stream on that on my very first episode. Give me my thoughts and reaction on that. To me, he didn't attack AEW. AEW took it out of proportion. To me, they did. Um, sorry about that. And what they did yesterday was a little childish, and I think it was just a ratings grab. And I'll get over that here in a little bit. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Pro Wrestling Times PWT for I subbed to his live stream last night where he was talking about the CM Punk Jack Perry name, and I forgot I was using my one account, the Sabotage Wrestling Podcast. I thought I was using my regular account, and I realized I used it. And he goes, "Oh wait, you're he was like, "Oh, you're a podcaster." I don't know how long you've been doing it. I messaged on the chat of this and said, I'm brand new. I just started this not so long ago. Then he said he wished to do a collab with me. I kind of wish. I hope if he watches this, I hope we do. I'm game to do it with you. Probably Marvin, the movie, Marv, Hairline, and all them. I wish I could do it. Please get a hold of me on Twitter if you do. I'm down for a collab. Speaking of news, let's see here. Let's get this started. Oh, it took off my bookmarks, didn't it? Here we go. Wrestling Talk posted this 2 hours ago about the whole ordeal with the Punk and Perry situation at All In Wilmington. CM Punk said what he said. Even he came out nice and clean about it. And Tony, being childish, took it a little too far. People at AEW was really frustrated about the CM Punk and Jack Perry footage being shown. No shit. He basically embarrassed the whole fucking roster. Tony and sorry, I'm my throat's a little dry. I have some drinks here, so if it's bothering you, I'll just take my head out of the mic and get a drink. No shit. You and the Young Bucks embarrassed the whole fucking rush. I don't know how Kenny Omega's knowing, but I've been really light on him because I feel like he don't really want to be in that kind of situation. To me, the whole Brawl thing. He wasn't really in the fight. He was just trying to break it up, which I was told or I read about how Omega is. They say he's a really sweet dude. The Young Bucks, they said they could be douchebags and all that stuff. But back to this. As soon as Tony did that, then started to hear from people, and it was the people who were just like really frustrated, going like, "Now it's back. The whole thing is back." No shit, Dave. See, I had no problem with you, Dave, until Cornette fucking blistered your ass. I think it was a year ago on his. I don't know if it was an experience with a drive-through. So you could be a fucking idiot, dude. It opens up a wound that needed to be closed. They need to move past this. This doesn't do AEW any good. If I'm Punk, I'm laughing about it. Honestly, I bet you Punk fucking posted it. If I can find it. Let me look it up. I know I shared it. Punk legit posted about it on his Instagram. Mission accomplished. Now he says CM Punk win with this post on Instagram about the All In Brawl footage. So yeah, he's fucking laughing at you guys. Fucking idiots. I thought the whole thing was, I thought it was going to be a bait and switch. Or some kind of fucking parody or some shit, because fucking Young Bucks has a fucking habit of making fucking parodies on their YouTube channel and shit. Making fun of other people and all that shit. I didn't think they were going to show this clip. To be honest with you. To me, was it a bullshit move? Oh, yeah. Like I said, AEW's in trouble. They better do this. They better figure something out. And when I watched it, that was one thing I really don't watch AEW because I grew up as a WWE mark. It was the way the Young Bucks set it out on Dynamite that it was supposed to be the fuel, the fire, the match between them and the FTR at Dynasty. How is that helping the story? That's not a story. That's the problem with AEW. They don't make stories. They keep making angles, but they don't make stories. Then we got here. Dave Meltzer on AEW's airing the CM Punk and Jack Perry backstage incident footage during Dynamite. I did not think it was a good idea. I never did think it was a good idea, but I thought, look, you have got to give them the benefit of the doubt, see what happens. Here's the thing, later in the show where the fans were chanting CM Punk, it was like, well, this one sure backfired, and you don't want people to change the name of someone from another promotion during your show. Yeah, after Young Bucks ran to the ring to, I think, attack Pac and them, they were chanting CM Punk. It fucking backfired really bad on them. Where was I? You don't know, and sometimes it's going to happen, and you just can't avoid it. But this one was on. This one was one you brought on yourself, and you know it. It just reminded me of when fans did it. Though we want Flair stuff in 1991, it was not a good thing. I didn't see how it helped at all. Whether the ratings are good or bad, it did not come across well. So there you go. It fucking backfired. That's all I gotta say. It really, really backfired. I gotta hear what Cornette says. PWT's live right now. He did a live stream about it last night about it. And the funniest one was JD from NY206. He went on a fucking epic rant about AEW. Check out his last live stream. He dropped a massive fucking promo on him. Like nothing happened. So it is what it is. Like I said, they're not going to recover from this. Then this one, he also says something about the FTR. I thought FTR did a good job, as they could have done on a promo, given the circumstances they were there. They could have had told the same story without showing the footage. The footage just didn't do anyone any favors. That's what I thought. Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio. It's stupid. That's all I gotta say. It's dumb. Here, I'll show you.
Tired. It's been a long week. My voice is very sore. And I have a feeling that I may end up losing my voice come tonight and come Wednesday. Tony Khan, this specifically goes out to Tony Khan. I think I have a big enough voice in the community where I can actually say what I need to say. And I think I have a strong enough voice in the community where people should really take what I say and put some value behind it. Tony Khan said to Sports Illustrated that the reason why they're leaking the footage of All In with Jack Perry and CM Punk, it's not a troll. They're not baiting and switching. They're actually going to go and do it. They're not false advertising. He says they want to promote AEW Dynamite and they want to promote AEW Dynasty and drive more interest to Dynamite and the pay-per-view. How exactly is this driving interest towards Dynamite? And how is that interest going to drive the fans to remain on for the long term? That's what I want to know. You're driving interest for 1 week. You're driving zero interest for AEW Dynasty. All you're doing is driving your audience away. How many people are absolutely fed up with the drama, fed up with the childish behavior, fed up with somebody running the company that is actively acting like a child, acting like he's on the message boards, like he's talking to some fucking troll, trying to get the one up because someone else said something he didn't like, and he has to resort to some sort of petty behavior, some petty bullshit. How exactly is this driving any interest towards Dynamite in the long term? All I see is some fucking CEO in Tony Khan. I love Tony. I think Tony's great. Everybody says Tony's a great guy. No issue with Tony. I have issue with the behavior.
Well, she is a very nice guy in person. He's on a balls.
How is this driving interest in Dynamite for the long term? All I see is desperation for ratings. Because the ratings came in all March. Mercedes didn't do anything to the ratings. Will Ospreay didn't do anything to the ratings. Revolution didn't do anything for the ratings. Okada didn't do anything for the ratings. But here we are promoting something that happened 6 months ago in April. It's April 2024. We're talking August 2023. Any interest that this drama and any interest this story had went away after everything in London happened the following month. The only way it would drive interest is if you were building towards a match, if Punk was still there, between Punk, FTR, and the Elite. And you know what? Nobody wanted to fucking work with him. You fucking blew it. They blew it. Now you're expecting me to care about something that has zero to do with AEW television. Zero. And if I'm somebody on that roster that is currently on the card for AEW Dynasty, if I'm Samoa Joe, if I'm Swerve Strickland, who's probably going to end up winning the World fucking Championship, if I'm Will Ospreay, if I'm Bryan Danielson, if I'm Mercedes, if I'm any of those women in the locker room, and I see this being propelled above everything else that they're doing because of Tony Khan and the Elite's petty behavior, I'm fucking pissed. This one thing has absolutely overtaken everything on AEW television, and it's not doing anything else on AEW Dynamite any favors. You do realize that you dropped this news after WrestleMania, night one, on Saturday. You do realize that you're trying desperately, reaching for straws to remain relevant on the biggest pro wrestling weekend of the year. Who exactly saw this announcement? You had no time to promote this on any fucking television at all. At all. This shit was stated at 12 midnight Sunday morning after WrestleMania was over with, and WWE did their post-show scrum.
Yeah, it happened during the WrestleMania Night 1 post-scrum when Tony dropped the news.
Who the fuck saw this? You have zero television time to even promote something like this. If I'm anybody on that Dynasty card, I am absolutely fucking infuriated that this is taking up television time. If AEW, if Tony Khan wanted to make things right, they'd fucking ignore it. If AEW wanted to make things right, they'd actually put more effort into writing compelling stories that take you from week to week. And I'm not talking about this minor, petty bullshit that they do every single week. Stop. Stop. And for all the fucking people who just absolutely suck the dick of AEW on this fucking app, these accounts that fucking ride AEW's coattails. Everybody's like, oh, you don't expect him to get back at CM Punk for what he said? I never saw CM Punk go on national fucking television. I never saw CM Punk go on Raw or SmackDown and make the Elite and All In and Tony Khan a part of what he's doing on television. I never saw WWE waste precious television time on another fucking promotion. You're actively destroying the company. And if this has anything to do with Jack Perry coming back to television, if it has anything to do with fucking Jungle Boy, the scapegoat, coming back to television, here's a little inside tip for you. Nobody fucking cares. Jack Perry's not a pillar. He wasn't a pillar then. He's not a pillar now. And he's going to legitimately be a fucking non-entity on television that nobody's going to give a fuck about. Zero interest will be had in Jack Perry. And he's not going to drive any interest on television moving forward. So if it's a troll or not, if it's real or not, all you're doing is actively driving the fucking fan base away. And this is going to do more harm than good. And I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say on TNT tonight with my guy Andrew Baydala, and I'm sure I'll have more to say as I lose my fucking voice Wednesday on Dynamite. Because Jesse ain't gonna be with me. The handcuffs are off. So if you want me at my fucking peak, whatever I have left, you're not gonna want to miss this week's content.
Yeah, JD went off. A lot of people went off. Yeah, it's just it's irritating. It's very, very irritating. I don't know what to expect. This. They shouldn't have done it. I just, it's just it's bullshit that they're just doing this crap. They might get a ratings bump, but after that segment, it's going down. It's legit going down after that segment. Um, that's it just Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what to fucking say anymore half the times. I really don't. Here's the Will Ospreay.
I am delivering some of the best professional wrestling matches this world has ever seen, bruv. And normally I wouldn't rise to this type of bait. But seeing as the guy that said it is only in the position he is in because he was grinding on the boss's daughter, you are in no position to tell me what the grind is all about, my friend, because you have no idea what I fight for. So let this be a painful little jab back and a gentle reminder that you do not throw stones at an assassin with a machine gun. Now, Brian, I just hear what you said there, my friends, and you said, I'm stronger than you, which I am. I'm faster than you, which I am, and the only way you have a chance at beating me is if you can ground the aerial assassin. Now, I say this with every bit of respect under the sun, sunshine, but healthier men have tried and failed. Younger men have tried and failed, and better men have tried and failed, but yet, you are Brian Danielson. You are a living legend in this game, son. And I cannot say it anymore. I cannot call myself the best wrestler in the world until after Dynasty, until after I pin you in that ring, because these people have paid a lot of money to see the best wrestlers go at it. This is AEW, where the best wrestle.
Wow. Oh man. Him taking jabs at him just taking jabs. It's kind of funny. He's taking jabs at Triple H, where Triple H didn't mention him one bit at the Pat McAfee show. I know Pat McAfee and his buddies were taking shots at AEW. They just need to move on. They need to move on. Worry about their product. Let them worry about their product. Hey, you should have seen how Tony Schiavone looked. Like fucking Excalibur and Taz looked disgusted while poor Tony Schiavone was looking down trying to hide his face. That's how disgusted Tony Schiavone was. I bet you he's not happy about this, which I bet you he's not. So good job, AEW. You basically just doomed your fucking company after that. You basically just doomed your company. I'm not a fucking mark. I'm not a fucking WWE mark. I'm not an AEW mark, which I just said I was born a WWE mark. But that was me when I was a kid. I didn't really pay attention to WCW a lot except for Sting because I liked the shit he did. I wouldn't care about Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, Mankind, and them. It's bullshit, is what it is. Like I could go on this rant all day about this. It's pathetic. It's a most disgusting tactic ever about him. And you're going after a company where Cody drew a 3.1 million with The Rock, and they average maybe 1 to 2 million a fucking Monday or a Friday. And not only that, and them going to fucking Netflix on a $5 billion deal that Raw is. Then SmackDown moving to USA and NXT's going to CW. You know how foolish you guys are over a guy that's been living in your head rent free. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys don't understand. Get some, what you guys need, what Tony needs to do is he needs to hand off his books, his booking books. Let someone else book it. Let him be the president or whatever the fuck he is. It's despicable. Look, the exact same face right down here behind my goddamn screen zone. The exact same goddamn look. Because you guys think it was a cool idea to bring in the ratings, bring in the revenue and all that. Listen, you guys might get the ratings for that segment, but after that, you guys had a bullshit 6-man tag after that thing. The only good match of the night was Edge and Penta. Mercedes looks so fucking fake, and she's not going to do her in-ring debut until June. What the fuck is going on over there? That's my problem. I enjoyed AEW the first 2 years of it. Then they kind of slipped. Then when CM Punk came in, I rewatched it again. So after Brawl Out. Because you guys are a bunch of childs. Even Tony Khan is a child. You guys need to move on and grow up and worry about your fucking booking and shit. That's all I gotta say. It's just, it pisses me off every day I go through Twitter or X, whatever the fuck thing's called, and I see bullshit AEW neckbeards pissing and moaning about how good WWE is or how crappy WWE is, and wish WWE's pulling a fucking 2 point something million in fucking ratings every fucking week. And then pulling out fucking monster number of views on PLEs. WWE's smart. They're ahead of the game on booking stories, angles, and all that shit. You guys not. Then you fire people that are probably the most low-income wrestlers you've fired. You even fire the boys and you lied to them about shit. Which PWT's been all over that. And I think he's going to have the boys be on the show. Looking forward to watch that. And I hope you guys come and watch this show. It's bullshit is what it is. I decided not to make a podcast about a rant, but I'm ranting. I'm tired of the WWE marks and AEW marks having a fucking Avengers war over who's better, who's not. This has to stop. I could shit talk AEW all I want, all day if I can. But I got a life unlike those fucking neckbeard jerk-offs. I have a second job. I work. I work 40 hours a week. I have a life. This is just my second job. I did it because for the love of wrestling. If you guys don't like my opinion, well, there's other people that you suck cock on. Suck cock on. And praise to them. And get to the point, Dave Meltzer ain't going to praise Tony Khan for long. He's going to get to the point, like, he's going to look at Tony's eye, look, I'm done. I'm done trying to stick it up for you. Well, maybe Alvarez will, because he's a big fucking huge cock lover. What the fuck is the deal is with this goddamn the divide line? It intrigues me that these so-called wrestling fans think one product's good than another. Do I think AEW's trash? No, not really. Do I want them to see? I do. But after what they did Wednesday, I'm not sure now. Because WWE's fucking cooking with fucking storylines and shit here. They're building up. You guys aren't. You making fucking random matches here and there. I hope Cornette fucking blitzes your ass whenever he drops a fucking video or reaction video of this. And he's gonna say, I fucking told you so. I was fucking right. I fucking called it. I've never been so pissed off in my life over fucking fans and over a wrestling promotion in my life. At least WCW didn't really do a whole like. Okay, one thing WCW did, they gave out fucking scripts on WWE when it wasn't live back then. But WWE did the same thing for WCW, the Billionaire Ted fucking skids. But you guys decided to post a footage that a guy's not working there, even though he's being a bigger star for the WWE now, fighting a little fucking dweeb, Jack Perry, which he's fucking irrelevant now in new fucking Japan doing a scapegoat gimmick. Jesus Christ. Let's just move on. Let's see what we got in the news today. CM Punk, yeah, he responded. Mercedes Monday, I'm pretty sure she said all or nothing, I think. Double or nothing, whatever. Double or nothing. That's not till fucking June. May 20th, almost the beginning of June, which I don't understand. It just, spoiler. Check out Rampage, what they got going on here. Here's a spoiler. Or a cash. I guess they had Orange Cassidy versus Alex Reynolds, Julia Hart, and Layla Hirsch. How did she deserve the TBS title? I don't know. Zack Knight versus Angelo Parker, and Jay White versus Matt Sydal. Here, I'll just give you guys the fucking spoilers. Where Cassidy won. He pinned Alex Reynolds with the orange punch. Julia Hart pinned Layla Hirsch with a small package. Zack Knight pinned Angelo Parker. And Jay White pinned Matt Sydal. There's enough. There, I spoiled it. What are you going to do about AEW? Not a goddamn thing. That's what I thought. 2 big matches announced for this week's AEW Collision. Was like the BCC versus Powerhouse Hobb and Kyle Fletcher. Yawn. On a Saturday, too. Why? They could have done this match on a fucking Dynamite. That's all I gotta say. Oh my god. Then, what the fuck? That AEW Women's World Title Eliminator. Toni Storm versus AMZ. I don't know how to pronounce her fucking name. She looks like a cosplayer fucking wrestler, and I fucking hate those. Why? How'd you do that? I don't understand the fucking eliminator matches. I really don't. How does she deserve it? Even though she's going after fucking Thunder Rosa. Her and Thunder Rosa are going fighting for the fucking title. Jesus fucking Christ. I fucking live it. And then there's a Battle of the Belts 10 after Collision. Hook versus Shane Taylor for the FTW title. I didn't think that was still fucking going. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, Roger Strong versus Rocky Romero for the International Championship Eliminator bout. How does Rocky Romero get a fucking eliminator match? I don't know. Because I don't understand AEW's fucking booking. Here, I'll go through it. Then, the 9th of NXT. Roxanne Perez had a Perez, Valkyrie, whatever, Paxley and Natalia segment. They talked. Then the first match was Fallen Helen versus Kellen Jordan versus Kato James at Izzy Dame. James and Dame win via pinfall. Second match, I heard the Javon Evans is real good versus Scripps, and they got a. I'm not good at this shit. Collar elbow tie up. Scripps with the side headlock takeover. Evans drops down on the canvas. Evans does a handstand routine. Evans leaps over Scripps standing switching gauge. Scripps kicks Evans across the ring. Evans rolls Scripps over for a 1 count. Swing and miss exchanges. Evans with a slingshot Hurricane Rana. Evans drop kicks Scripps for a 1 count. Evans with a knife edge chop. Scripps knocks Evans off the middle of the turnbuckle. Scripps is putting the boots to Evans in the corner. Scripps uses the middle rope with force to break. Scripps delivers combination offense. Scripps pulls Evans down to the mat. Scripps with a standing shooting star press for a 2 count. Damn, this is a lot of fucking flippy shit. Scripps with the elbow down, hammer elbow. Scripps applies the top wrist lock. Scripps kept Evans in the guts. Scripps sends Evans face first into the canvas. Evans whips Evans across the ring. Evans scores an elbow knockdown for a 2 count. Scripps slams Evans' head on the top of the turnbuckle pad. Blah, blah, blah. Evans with the big boot connects with the double jump tornado. Pick up for the victory by a pinfall. Kelly Kanak runs a Rich Holland in the backstage about why he attacked Joe Gacy at the stand and deliver kickoff show. Ridge wants to apologize to Joe Gacy. Gacy said it was fine. I mean, Ridge went from WWE superstar to on a pre-show panel. Which, yeah. Roxanne Perez versus Natalia. Of course, Roxanne wins by a pinfall. The family versus No Quarter Catch. No Quarter Catch group. What a silly name. The family wins via pinfall. Oba Femi, an Ivar segment, ends with a brawl where Ivar stands strong. Jada Parker with OTM versus Britley Reese, I think that's how you pronounce it, with Malik Blade and Eldris Elfro, I think that's how you pronounce this, but Jada Parker wins it via pinfall. Then the sixth match, Wolf Dogs versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Good Lord. Good competition match. Winners, we have new tag team champions, Axiom and Nathan Frazier via pinfall. NXT Spring Break-In 2024 will be taking place on April 23rd and April 30th. We got a two-parter. Then we got the Trick Williams, Eli, and Camaro Hayes segment, where I think Hayes and Trick is going to go in a steel cage match. But Trick also, I think, challenged Eli for the title, saying if I lose, I leave NXT. So that's how NXT wins. It was a solid. Here's the Dynamite from last night. Lineup is Anna Jay versus Mariah May, Lion Hook and Shibata versus the Shane Taylor promotions. Then we got a World Championship Eliminator with Samoa Joe versus Dustin Rhodes, which that was another thing, is they're copying Cody versus Roman Reigns. Then the AEW Championship, Adam Cole versus Penta El Zero Maldito. First match was supposed to be the eliminator match, so Shane Strickland came in and attacked Samoa Joe, not having the match until the end of the night. Pivot. Next match, which I thought was a solid match, Adam Copeland versus Penta, which Adam Copeland won. Lion Hook versus Shibata versus the Shane Taylor, which Shane Taylor wins. They got a 3/4 of a star. Wow. 3 3/4 of a star for that one. Okay. Yeah, I stopped watching it. Then Okada versus Archangelo. Does it say who won? Winner's Okada, no rating, probably a shitty match. Anna Jay versus Mariah May. Mariah May won it. Yeah, Samoa Joe won the main event. So there was your Dynamite review. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking pissed off. Let's go back where I'm at. Like I said, it's been stupid, you know. And I don't know. I kind of want to say AEW is dead, but they're not. Tony Khan will do anything to put money in that company, to be honest with you. Like I said, it is what it is, but they need to move on. They need to move on and fucking ignore it. But no, you have to show the footage of Punk and Perry where you basically buried Perry while Punk is legit choking the fucking shit out of him. And he did not lunge at Tony. He did not. He did not lunge at Tony. He just told him, hey, you're a fucking clown. This place is a fucking joke. I fucking quit. And you see where Jerry Lynn and Malachi Black was pulling him to the back. And Chris here. Well, but I'm trying, but for the next episode, I'm going to try to get a host with me. Do my best in getting a host, maybe a co-host. I'm trying to get some people in here with me so we can talk about wrestling. You know, I'm brand new to this, so you gotta bear with me, people. Just bear with me. I'm trying my best on getting content going, this and that and all that. So but if you guys just go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube, follow my Facebook page as Savage Wrestling Podcast, follow my go ahead and sub, like, get notifications on the page. On my YouTube page is Savage Wrestling Podcast. Go ahead and follow me on X, man. DM me. Whatever you want me to talk about, I'll talk about it. You want to be a co-host, I'll see if I give you a shot. But PWT, brother, Phil Marks, want me down for that collab, buddy. I'm glad that you respond to me, even though I did not mean to, because I thought I was on a different account. But I'm glad we'll just say I accidentally brought my name out. I'm happy I did that. So Phil Marks, PWT, Pro Wrestling Times. DM me, buddy, so we can figure out when we do this class. But that's all, people. I hope you have a great day, and have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, and a great night.